Good morning, everybody, and this is your DAX day trade setup for today. So we had a continuation daily bar, and it was a massive move if you look at it. So this is based on Friday, and that was a 4% swing. So from the lowest point to the highest point, just over 4% move in a bullish fashion. And today you're more than likely going to be gapped down, and I think if I can just get to my watch list, let me just have a look what's happening with DAX futures. Probably down just as much as what the US is down at the moment. DAX futures is down 4.5%. So we're basically hovering down the bottom here somewhere. So this is really the area we need to recover. So we need to get above 14,817 for anything to be how do I put it, for any thought of being able to recapture sort of at this. Oh, sorry, let me just start again. We need to recapture this level, and once we recapture this level and form the base on it, then the next attempt is going to be this trend line. So that's kind of what it is at the moment. At the moment, this is looking very much like a flat bottom triangle. It could also be head and shoulders. There's a shoulder, there's a head, and then you've got like this triple shoulder here. So yeah, we didn't quite get there to test it, and now we're hovering down the bottom here. So anything is possible, I suppose, but for me, I'm very cautious of both moves at the moment. So what I'll be watching is this area here. So trend is down, there's no two ways about it, and we have another trend line here we need to pay attention to, which is right there. And you can see we kind of closed on it on Friday, and now we're gapping down. We're somewhere in this area here at around 14,099. I'll give you the exact one. Actually, we're below that. We're 13,977. So we're basically hovering in this area here. So that is a massive weekly gap down, which is going to be a magnet. The big question is, are we going to see more of a move down? So I suppose what we need to do is wait for Europe to wake up. And over the weekend there have been lots of developments from the West reaction to Russia. So lots of sanctions going through, and even Germany, which was sitting on the fence on a couple of things, have been dragged into this and started making decisive decisions at the moment. So. And I think the critical one here is the SWIFT network. So removing Russia from the SWIFT network, the Russian economy is not to be sneezed at. It's a relatively large economy, and very oil and gas strong. And you've also got BP that have sort of pulled out of Russia, which is putting pressure on other oil companies now. So you're probably going to see oil just explode. So the price of oil and gas is really going to explode. But also, you could see, stocks like Tesla and electric cars and things like that. You could see those stocks starting to increase as that demand for oil, or the price of oil, starts getting unaffordable. So lots going on at the moment. And you need to keep your wits about you. There's no two ways about that. So for me, we're probably gapping down. Wouldn't surprise me. I think this is the area we're in. Nope, we're even lower than that. So we're kind of right at the bottom of this area here. So let me just delete that, because there's nothing there that makes sense that you could see buyers coming off. And I just want to come to the left. And you can see how much structure there actually is down here. So that's at 1300 as the next bit of structure, 1300. And then there's a big bit of structure down here. And I want to put one more in here, so probably around there. Okay, so yeah, so we're down in this area. You can see how close all these levels are. So I would expect, if we do break below the low of last week, then I would expect us to be sort of find some kind of support down here. But what you need to to bear in mind is that the weekly candle is basically it's not a massive hammer, but it's definitely a hammer of sorts. It's not like the US market, which is a massive hammer. This has still got a fairly strong body of 560 points, and then you've got a tail of 800 points. So the tail is definitely longer than the body, which means that you had buyers come in here on Friday. So you had profit takers and you had buyers come in on Friday for some reason. So I'd be watching this zone. I really would be watching this zone. I'm reluctant to be continually chasing the short at the moment, even though we should be doing that. So for today, you're going to have this massive gap all the way down here, break all the moving averages. Obviously what you're going to want to do is wait for a pullback onto structure, and a 15-minute structure that I can see it may hold up. Price is going to be 14,325. Price gets back up there, then you've got a good opportunity for a move down. Alternatively, what's going to happen is this trend line, so gap below the trend line, come back, test the trend line, and then start reversing. Then that's where you can jump in back in short. But I think I'm a little bit more cautious than that. I think I'll wait and see what kind of direction we take today, because Friday was a pretty solid bull bar. Well, not bull bar, but a warning bar that buyers are stepping in. So yeah, that's kind of my view at the moment. Still very much cautious with this, and I think we need to be cautious for a bit longer. I think this is going to continue for quite some time, and this week is a lot happening this week. So let's wait and see what Putnam's next move is, because that's what's driving this right now. Anyway, hope it helps, and we'll catch up with you tomorrow. Cheers for now.